Hey, welcome everyone. Pat Mitchell with TrickTrades here. And in tonight's episode, I want to give you a quick rundown of exactly what to expect from large market gaps, both up and down. But tonight we're basically going to be discussing a large market gap up because that's what happened today in the market. So before we get into the charts, what you generally can expect from big market gaps is shorts getting squeezed or longs bailing. You're gonna have one of the two. You're also gonna have panic buying as well, okay, or panic shorting. So there's gonna be a lot of emotion. That's something that you really need to play off of. That's one of your biggest edges, is understanding that, understanding human nature, understanding psychology. That's really the key to this. Technical analysis can only take you so far, but it's understanding the basis, the absolute why technical analysis works. So without any further ado, let's get into the charts. I want to make this nice and short and sweet and give you guys some nice badass free content. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also remember, the quicker I get to 10,000 subscribers, the quicker I'm going to be giving away that real badass mobile day trading setup / creator setup, where I'm going to be giving away a free laptop, a mobile USB monitor, as well as some software to go along with it. So let's get into the charts. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell because I'm going to be doing some giveaways for the notification squad. So remember that, folks. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Okay guys, so now that we're into the charts, basically what we have here are the trades that I took today. I took 3 trades, which is a little bit more than usual. I generally only take 1 to 2 trades, execute in the morning, ride it out, and then save a few, let it ride out for the day. So the trades I was in today was Netflix. Netflix was first, then MU, and then Amazon. All roughly executed at the same time within a minute or two of each other. So let's first go over the Netflix trade. Let's blow this up so you can see it nice and big. Get this zoomed in. Can't see around that. One sec, guys. Okay, so with Netflix, this was the predetermined level that we were discussing here at TrickTrades, the 308.87, which is the pre-market highs. This really caught my attention because when it gapped up, it could not get over this. It tried, and then it dumped, consolidated underneath the VWAP. So basically, this is the plan, and the plan for all of these stocks is you'll probably get either a quick pop or a quick dip in the morning. I know that sounds like a 50-50 shot, but we have plans both ways. I actually missed the long on this trade. It happened a little bit too quick and there was a lot going on. It dipped down to this level, which is exactly what we were waiting for the ramp up into this level. That would have been the target. Now, I did say, especially with Netflix, because it does act like a low floater, and as for a higher price stock, it is a low floater. I know traditionally it's 100 million shares and under is a low floater, but so if it broke this, it was going to squeeze that little bit more and then collapse. Now, this is the important part, okay? This is the important part of this particular video lesson. Now, when you have a gap up, what is going to happen is you're going to get shorts getting squeezed. You'll generally get that pop and that squeeze. So sometimes it'll dump out, it doesn't matter. Either way, generally you're gonna get that first squeeze. And then what's gonna happen is if it holds, you're gonna get those early shorts from the morning. They'll get squeezed again. And then all you need to do is have a signal, start watching for a signal where it's getting toppy. Now, you'll hear people generally say, don't trade the front side, don't trade the front side. We trade the front side all the time. These are not penny stocks. That's why I love higher price stocks for especially new traders. So let it squeeze out, let it start to roll, let it start to show some weakness. Let it pull back where you have predetermined stop. You got your stop right here now. As it pushes and goes parabolic, let it pull back. Now you can risk off of something. You have something to risk off of, and that's the whole name of the game with day trading. That's a secret to day trading. You just need a level to risk off of. So executed short, and wrote it down, and that's it, okay? Obviously peeling out along the way. We're not doing a trade recap though, we're trying to discuss gaps. So again, you can choose any one of these. Amazon here was really nice. So what usually happens is traders will get impatient and they'll start getting freaked out that it's holding. Now this was the predetermined level, 18, 24, 34. So in and around that level is where it'll get pretty toppy. It will. These stocks respond to levels very well. That's where algos kick in. That's where buyers, sellers, shorts, and they all get involved right at these specific levels because you can risk off of that level. There is support, there is resistance, there is a predetermined level. I cannot stress that enough, guys, okay? So, as it squeezed up, and I always say, let it squeeze, let it go. You don't need to be early. Once it's ready, it will give you a signal, okay? And that's what it did. So, it topped out, pulled back, consolidated. You can see the highs here, all of these wicks, wick, 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 wick. Once it tops out like that, that's it. That's it. You have an area to risk off of. Can it go higher? Absolutely. Sure it can. Of course it can. But all you do is if it does go higher, you stop out at the break of this. Now you can give it a little bit more wiggle room. You don't have to though. Stop out at the break of this level because that is its resistance. It's short-term resistance that's holding up very well. That's showing me, that's telling me that there are sellers up there, there are shorts up there, there are orders up there, and that's all that matters is you have a predetermined level. So, to get back to the core part of this video lesson, this is exactly what will happen on big gap ups. When you have a big gap up in the market, you will get that squeeze in the morning, okay? You're going to have shorts from the day before freaking out and covering. You're also going to have early pre-market shorts that saw that Amazon could not break this pre-market high, pre-market high, pre-market high. It couldn't break it. So as it starts holding right into the bell, they start sizing down and then they start freaking out and it squeezes out. This is all short squeeze. It's a few buyers buying, but generally it's shorts getting squeezed. That is often very overlooked in day trading is shorts. Shorts getting squeezed is very valuable information, okay? It's very, you need to think about it because that's what really drives markets. Shorts getting squeezed. I know that's not the only thing, but it's very important. So let it ramp, let it squeeze out, let those early shorts get roasted, and then you attack. You wait. You let it slam into a predetermined level, put in a top of some kind, whether it's a little bit above or a little bit below, and then you execute. End of story, end of discussion. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this free video lesson from myself, Pat Mitchell, brought to you by TrickTrades. Now, before I let you guys go, don't leave yet. If you enjoy this free content, this is just the free stuff. Make sure to head over to TrickTrades.com and we'll catch you on the next one, folks. Adios.